Welcome to Echoes of the Reality. Tonight, I invite you to lay down, close your eyes, and drift into a peaceful sleep. As the night surrounds us, let's take a journey together into the world of great thinkers, whose ideas and philosophies have shaped our world. Their thoughts, words, and wisdom echo through the corridors of time, offering comfort and contemplation. Let your body relax, your mind ease, and allow yourself to be carried into the soothing world of philosophers who once pondered the very nature of existence. The ancient world and Socrates. Long ago, in ancient Greece, there lived a man whose ideas would echo through the ages. His name was Socrates. Socrates was not the type to write down his thoughts. Instead, he spent his days walking through the streets of Athens, asking questions, seeking to understand the truth. People found him peculiar, his questions simple but profound. What is virtue? He would ask. What is the good life? He believed that wisdom began with the awareness of one's own ignorance. And so he wandered, speaking to anyone who would listen, patiently guiding them to think deeper about the world. His philosophy was grounded in the belief that knowledge was the key to a virtuous life. His calm, thoughtful questions would stir something inside those he spoke with, urging them to reflect on their lives, their choices, and their beliefs. Imagine the quiet streets of ancient Athens, with columns rising tall and proud against the Mediterranean sky. Picture Socrates, with his humble robe and calm demeanor, standing in the public square, asking, "What is justice?" His philosophy wasn't about giving answers, but about awakening the mind. Plato, the philosopher's cave. Socrates' teachings were passed down through his student, Plato, a philosopher who would leave behind a legacy of profound writings. Plato's most famous work, The Republic, asked deep questions about the ideal society, justice, and the nature of the soul. One of his most enduring metaphors was that of the cave. Imagine being trapped in a dark cave, only able to see shadows on the wall. Plato suggested that most people live like this, trapped in the shadows of reality, unable to see the true forms of things. The journey to enlightenment, according to Plato, was like stepping out of that cave into the bright, blinding sunlight of truth. But Plato didn't just think about the mind. He also believed in the importance of balance, balance in the soul, balance in society, and balance in life. He imagined a world where wisdom, courage, and moderation would guide all people to live in harmony. Picture the ancient Academy of Athens, a place where the flicker of torches lit the rooms where Plato and his students would meet. The cool stone walls and the sound of the wind rustling through olive trees outside set the stage for these profound discussions. Every conversation, every question was like a key unlocking the door to new thoughts and ideas. Aristotle, the practical philosopher. Aristotle, Plato's student, took a different path. While Plato looked to the ideal, Aristotle turned his gaze to the natural world. Aristotle believed in understanding things as they were, not as they could be. His philosophy was based on observation, logic, and reason. He sought to understand everything from the stars in the sky to the smallest creatures in the earth beneath our feet. Aristotle taught that everything had a purpose, a telos. The philosopher would carefully observe the world around him, documenting his findings in his notebooks, shaping the way we understand the world today. His work covered everything from biology to ethics, and he is often considered one of the first true scientists. Imagine Aristotle in his study, the quiet murmur of Athens outside his window. On his desk lay a collection of scrolls, filled with his observations about life and the universe. His calm, methodical mind worked through the puzzle of existence, piece by piece, with patience and care.